and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL. And we're going to put together a couple of new patterns here. This is one of them. This is 23382 and 28419, both from friendshipbracelets.net. I'm just going to copy this one and bring it over here. And like most of the time, I guess, I'm going to put the one that I put in the center, I'm going to move that over here to the left. And the one that's going on the outside, let me copy it, is going to go to the right. And it really doesn't matter where I set it, but anchor it to the upper layer. Now I'm going to hide the outside while I figure out this one. I think I'm going to use the little singular diamond as our center point. And instead of using white, I'm going to use this more off-white color here. So this little center thing just is, wait, I got to go to the right layer, is there. And then the next thing it does is a slightly bigger diamond. And then it makes a bigger one yet. And then it comes back down to a little bit smaller, then singular, then a little bit bigger, and the big one. This is a kind of cute little pattern. I can see why this is, somebody would make this. And then it makes it to there. So we end up with a couple of the other little diamonds. That's cool. Instead of using black, because it's hard to change the color if you want to make it something different later on, I'm just gonna use blue, like this nice dark blue. Well, actually, I'll show you a trick. If we fill in just our white strings, we can actually make everything else just go to the blue, because that's going to be the bulk of this anyways, right? So just following the path along. So pretty much for this one, there's no chance of it being something difficult to find or whatever. It's just kind of going like this. If you have trouble with this part, you can go to the original pattern and take a look at how they ran the strings, but it's pretty straightforward. So, and then the other two strings would be our black. So now what we can do is we can select by color, choose this blue. Let's actually, I think the default is usually 15, but if we move the threshold of how picky it is, we'll get a little bit more of the spaces. Grab our paint tool, grab the blue that we chose, hit fill hole selection, and now it's all in, including ones that we didn't necessarily want, but that's okay. I'll show you how this works. If you hit Control A, that'll select everything. So it kind of gets you out of that having selected the blue. Then we can take the select tool, use our guidelines like that, copy and paste, grab our flip tool, go to the vertical line, get it to flip over to there. Grab our tool again, which will allow us to anchor that one little layer we just did. We can copy again, Control C, Control V, flip tool, go down to the horizontal line, flip it, grab our select again so we can anchor, and now we have all of our white strings are already mapped and everything else is the darker blue. So easy, right? Now let's take a look at this outside part. Again, we have a choices as to which side we choose from. I think I like the idea of this shape or whatever kind of coming in from the outside part. So let's try that. So let's grab the paint tool again, filling similar selections, or go to the outside. It's hard to tell how many. I guess that's just one row going through there. So let's start it here. Oh, I grabbed the blue, not the yellow. Okay, so here. And it's just this, then it comes out. There, back in. Like that. And it skips a space and does it again. So that's this part, and then back out. There's one here. Back down. That's a little bit tricky. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of throws me off just a little bit. Oh, and it ends kind of a neat spot. So just trying to see if there's any nice way of doing this. Kinda not really. And this could go down, I guess. Yeah, there's no real decisive way that has to go. You just have to basically connect them all, and everything else in there is our dark colors. So we can go ahead and select that one, and again with the select by color tool, we select all these, go back to our paint tool and fill whole selection, and just like that, it's done. All right, so now I can grab this select tool. Let's hide our inside part there. And again, we'll just take the top right side, copy and paste it, use our flip tool. Again with the select tool, copy and paste it. Flipping it, and select tool again. So now put this back in there, take out our examples, and we're left with our bracelet. Wow, that's actually really cool. I didn't know what it would look like going into this. But now that I see this, I really like how, like, its symmetry is. There's something about that that's really, really cool. I'm looking forward to making this one. Hey, thank you for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. You have more than you can possibly know. And before I go, I want to thank my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members who made this possible. Again, this is something I can't do without some support. So thank you guys very, very much. I'll be back tomorrow with a bracelet, and I'll let you know how it went. And yeah, hopefully I learned a few things along the way that I can share with you. So thank you, and as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.